for the Manizales. Now I've got a note to point. The two gentlemen have left the reunion. 10 minutes ago they asked me if I wanted to leave to go to the toilet. I had to ask permission for it to be legal. They've just cut the link, as you can see. We're filming this now. I would ask once again that I be given the due respect that if they ask something of me, then they also abide by the law. I don't know how many seconds it is, but they've left the reunion, and you're allowed to do it, my friend. They are not without asking. Okay, I'll just finish anyway I'll just finish. So this is where they get busy on the phone and they start speaking to the boss and they want to cut the reunion, and like, whatever you do, get him off, because what he's doing is he's giving full legal notification, and it applies for everybody, that once this has been handed in to the officials of the Icbf, it's on public record, and that's why I feel they've left and they're in modo panico. This is where the mistakes happen, where the officials behave in a manner that is both illegal and basically ethically incorrect, because he made a big fuss because I stood up. I had nausea because of the stress. I went to get a glass of vitamin C and water, and I was reprimanded when I came back. He basically said, if you need to do anything, you have to put your hand up like you're in the back of the class, where usually I was, for talking too much. Nothing changes. 50 years later, still the same man. And they've left. As I'm coming to the good bit, the interesting part, because they've realised, oh no, he's just put us on legal notice and now we have to do something. For sure you do. Like, you get a hold of the correct officials and you recover Mato and you speak to the basically Interpol and the embassy, because if it's involving another foreign national, there's a protocol involved that whoever it is, if it's the police or whoever, they have to follow protocol and connect with my embassy, connect with the Austrian embassy, and ask for support from the Department of for the children and adolescents. So we'll see what happens now. We're making history because this is showing that, oh, they're back. Oh, gracias. Necesario el baño, señores. Tú no habla, escúchame, por favor, permiso para salir por el baño. Las regulaciones es solo para el público, es para los oficios, incluido usted. Por favor, señor. Eso yo comenzar. Cuando la punto. Okay, I'll just start again the second part. In my capacity as father of my son and primary claimant of the class action, Paul.Thomas Exall, that is now being supported by the newly set up ONG, and I support the lawyers today present, that they also support this new enterprise and that they give up this job that they've got now with the Icbf, because they're not able to operate correctly. Because if they were there for the children, they would have already acted by now. They would have sent this document to the boss, and there would be phone calls immediately in place to the Intendente in La Dorada to say, you need to attend to this case, it's very serious, because I'm now personally responsible. Unfortunately, because they didn't provide a translator today, they're not privy to that information. You're not able, Alex, and I don't want you to tell them, because they should have had the translator. They promised me a translator. They've broken the law by not bringing a translator today, and I don't need any comment, Alex. You know full well what they've done. They also cancelled this very serious audience where I already gave this information about the malnutrition of my son months ago, and they shouldn't be. They're compromised. I feel sorry for them both. They're compromised by giving half bits of information, being told this meeting is about something when it's about something else. So I will commence. Thank you. It's the first time in 4 years I've been given a voice, and I will finish all these documents in English today, and I can go home and I can hear from the correct department about my son. In my capacity as father of my son, primary claimant of the class action, Paul.Thomas Exall, I am filing this formal request for the immediate return of my son, Matteo Exall, a British national and victim of international child abduction and cross-border trafficking. This rights restoration process has been corrupted by systemic institutional negligence, allowing my son to reach his 10th birthday today, cumpleaños de Mateo, 10 años, hoy, señores. In a documented